So you walk up. Here is the museum entrance. And there are their winter hours. So let's go inside and see what happens. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Smile, you're on YouTube.
Okay. Really?
You really will be. What do I have to do?
You're all set if you sign in and then just take a map.
Okay. Let me sign it in. One. Has it been busy this time of year?
No.
Usually quiet?
Yeah, it's busy in the summer.
Okay. Where do most of your guests come from?
There's a mix of people from town and then people who are visiting Alaska.
Oh, right on. So like people bring their friends and family and everything in?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Molly.
Molly. Molly's one of the volunteers here. Yay. Let's do a lap through and look at everything. They have the gift shop. I love it. So is it mostly Alaska Aviation?
Yeah, it's all Alaska Aviation.
All Alaska Aviation?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Like the history from territory to statehood or just everything?
Yeah, basically the features are the bush pilots, so people who go out into the bush in the smaller planes.
Okay.
And then World War II, especially the Aleutians.
Oh, right on. Perfect.
Yeah.
Here we go. They have a map of everything. They have this big plane in here. Talking about the first flight over Alaska. That's pretty awesome. They have lots of stuff. So here's the picture of the plane. Looks like the Wright brothers. It's amazing how aviation is such a giant part of Alaska. This is the history of Northern Air Cargo. In Alaska there aren't very many roads, so you have to fly everywhere. So all the different Smith, Merrill, Ellis. That's pretty awesome. The little planes. Proceed through Gateway, exhibits and adventures. Here we go, let's proceed. So funny, I remember Ween Air. All kinds of pictures. Gosh, you don't even see those planes anymore. My grandfather worked for Boeing for 11 years. It's so funny to see Boeing 737 stuff on there. How fun, huh? To see all this stuff. I think it's awesome. There's so much to see in here. Hush up. There they are, putting a Volkswagen bag in one. That's funny. They have these planes in here. It's pretty awesome. It's a giant plane. Great big huge plane. Cheese. They even had women in aviation up here. Lots of them. I bet she was warm in that. It's pretty awesome. Chewy. Bless me. That is funny. Reeve Airlines. I remember these airlines. It's so funny to see how many of them are gone. Here's a little piece of Alaskan aviation history. Reeve Airlines was huge. Revolution Airways. So the only way to get in and out of all the Aleutians was to fly. So here's all the accolades thanking him and how he was recognized by the Aviation Hall of Fame and the state of Alaska for his excellence in aviation. Skis, all the different snow skis on how they landed because it's ice and snow. Because it's ice and snow, they had all these different skis on stuff that they used to land. Pretty awesome. Fabric from the planes. These engines are just amazing. How they work. Cylinder engines. Could you imagine flying in that? So awesome. There's Alaska Airlines. Now they're the only one left. And they're the only one left, and they're owned by somebody in Seattle. Now here's what I want to do. I want to be a ballooner. This is what I want to do right here. I'm going to learn how to be a ballooner. Be so fabulous. Fly in the balloons. They used to have balloon parties here and balloon races. And they would fly and do great big balloon things. That's funny, it says Nutrisystem. They even had a Zeppelin. First over the North Pole. That had to be one hell of an adventure. I would love it. Okay, let's go out here. There's the jets, but it's frozen. Oh, so the kids can play in it. Northern Air Cargo. Oh, they have a flight simulator. Is it not flying right?
Actually, I'm idiot proofing.
Idiot proofing. Uh-oh, you'll be...
taking some buttons out of the controller so the kids can't mash them and screw things up.
Right on. The idiot proof, you'll be at it for hours. Look at all these.
Have you tried to fly with one of the simulators?
I haven't.
It's kind of fun if you know how to operate them. It takes a little knowledge.
I'd have to study it, but it looks like a blast. It's pretty
That's
nice.
the space shuttle landing there, I think. It's supposed to be.
So it looks like some nice equipment.
This used to be a Cessna 206 though.
Oh, really?
It has a 130-degree view of flight. You can look out like if you're flying it inside there. You roll into a turn, you look out the window, you see what you would see if you were actually in the airplane.
Nice. That's nice. That's a really nice exhibit. Didn't even realize that it's in here.
I'm just not very good with computers and stuff like that.
Oh, you'll get there. It's interesting. So they even have flight simulators and everything here that you can try, so that's off fun. Then the military, they have military presence. That whole hunk of junk. Because they were fighting off the Japanese in World War II. They even have movies. So when I have more time, I will come back and watch the movies. People seem to forget that Alaska was some of the only places that were affected by the Japanese in World War II. It crashed one. Submarines and the Aleutians. My goodness. Submarine under the water. Interesting. All the different boats that were out there. Awesome. I love looking through history. I always think it's a blast. It's pretty awesome. The old picture of the old military base. Zeros that were crashed. There we go. I've been to Cold Bay. It's pretty way the hell out there. So now I'm gonna go outside Burr. And out here, they have the planes. So they have the Alaska Airlines jet, but because it's wintertime, it's closed, which is a bummer. And they have the little Voyager plane, and they have the Northwest Air Cargo plane. So there's a 737 right there. Grandpa worked for Boeing. We'll come back in the summer months. I'll come back in the summer months, and I'll look at, we'll get in there and take a look. 737. It's amazing. So in this building over here, there's some more planes. So I'll walk over to that building and we'll take a look. Brr, I'm cold. Let's go in here and look. Let's go in here and take a look at what we can see. Okay, so here I am in this big outside building. I like it. And they have planes and trucks and stuff in here. This is pretty awesome. Look at that. Oh wow. It's pretty nice. It's cold in here. Brr. My dad has an old truck like that. Have to take a trip out to the lodge. Yeah, U.S. Department of the Interior Fish and Wildlife Service. What is this thing? Is it a goose? Brr. This is a cool old plane. Goes in the water. Awesome. Pretty awesome. Ooh, look at that. I want to ride in that. That looks like fun. My dad was a bush pilot, so it was fun to go flying with him. Oop, duck. These planes are awesome. Up and away. Start singing Diana Ross. Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Oh, Alaska Airlines. It's a Stinson. My dad had one of these. It was hard for him to fly, and they had a variable pitch prop, which it has on there. And part of that prop will make it go faster, or the pitch of the prop will make it go through the air faster or get off the ground faster. Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Look at that. Is it locked? Phooey. Yeah, Dad had one of these. A Cessna and a Stinson parked out front of the lodge. Oh, there's a helicopter. Of course, this over here, the Super Cub. Those are probably the most. We had a PA-12. Here's a United States Army helicopter. That's pretty awesome. Has skis. The size of that blade. Chop you right up. Whack, whack, whack. Super Cub. Everybody in Alaska had to have one of these back when I was a kid. We used to fly with Dad. Of course, his was a little bit bigger. It was a PA-12. And we would go zoom all around and have a good time. It was fun. Never got airsick. It always put me to sleep. We'd scream and cry to go flying, and then once we got in the air, we'd pass right out. We flew to McCarthy and everywhere on it. Okay. Well, there we go. That was the Heritage Museum here in Anchorage, Alaska. And everybody should come visit. Come see it. It'll be fun. Work my way back in to the warmth. 'Cause it's cold out here. All right, now let's go back over here. So, if people were coming to Alaska, would you recommend them coming to the Aviation Museum?
Definitely.
What would be the best point of interest? Is there one particular one in here, or just the whole thing?
I mean, there's great artifacts, and there's the simulators. Did you see those back there?
I did.
Those are really cool. I don't know. Everything's cool here.
Yeah, it's fun. There you go. Did you hear that? Everything's cool here. Cut. Thank you.